home of yogurt.
Yogurt cast. I prefer Greek yogurt.
Welcome to yogurt.
This is Neapolitan yogurt.
Dungeon Key has changed its format to yogurt only.
Yogurt segment, beginning of the episode.
Yes.
Carbmaster from Kroger brand yogurt. It's delicious. It has 0 carbs.
Zero carbs.
0 carbs.
What's its protein content, though?
I think it's like 24.
Impressive.
Biogenesis yogurt. That's the stuff that's still alive, isn't it? Like,
does Go-Gurt still exist?
Yeah. Yogurt in a tube.
Yeah.
The future.
The future is...
Yogurt on the go, man.
Speaking of the future, what were you saying about the disc drive, Ryan?
Oh, the next Nintendo console thing, like the N7 or whatever they're currently calling it, is not going to have a disc drive, apparently. Or so they're saying.
N7 is also preparing to build the Normandy and shit it into space to fight the Reapers.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Without disc drives, though. But
with Shepard.
It's all downloadable.
Yay.
I've never played the second one, but I watched a really funny clip of him at like a dance club. I don't know if that's actually from gameplay.
Yeah, if you go to the dance, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the base or whatever. It's basically like a giant crime hub.
Okay.
Kind of thing. But you go there and you can order a drink, and it's poisoned. And you drink it, you kind of like pass out, and then it's kind of like racism because the bartender, he's like an alien, and he's always like, I could never tell you humans apart.
That's great.
And like you could, after you drink it, you wake up and you come back, and you're like, no, you drink it, and then he like drinks it, and like this is a way it dies.
He straight dies.
Renegade points.
Wow.
Dude, that has like the best like renegade system.
Man,
it's so satisfying. It's like, hey, what are you doing today? And then your responses are like, not much, just hanging out. You click that, but it's at the bottom right, so it's a renegade action. And you're like, I hate you, and you smash his face in.
You know, at some point I didn't like that, but I actually kind of do, because normally in a game like that, where it's like, either do a good thing or do this really horrible thing. Yeah. And that, it's like, pick one of these things, and you don't really know what you're going to do.
It's kind of like...
It's like a vague idea of what will happen.
Right. I think I mentioned on the podcast before, the TV reporter.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you think about this, Commander Shepard? Option is, I don't want to talk about this anymore. And I click that, it's like, I've had enough. And then you punch her in the face. It's awesome.
Because you don't get options like, save this child or let the orphanage burn. Like, you don't get things like that in there.
That's like old school Baldur's Gate stuff.
But that's what it means.
Yeah, but that's what your choices will affect.
Yeah.
When you're like, say hello or say
goodbye as you shoot them in the face.
Yeah.
Classic Shepard. Yeah.
But yeah, so you want to start with some of the games you want to talk about, Joe?
Well, first I want to talk about Go-Gurt Adventure 3.
Great.
Okay.
All out of the tube, man.
Before we get off news, I think we should talk about news.
Okay.
Before we get off news?
Yeah. Talk about news.
Is this what this is?
Yeah, you talked about the
Newscast.
Nintendo
Newscast
thing. Does anybody have any news? Because I have something interesting, but I'll save it.
I don't really have anything.
Turok and Turok 2 are being remastered.
Why?
Because they're dinosaurs.
For PS3 or like an HD collection? Or?
I think on computer.
Oh, huh.
I'm not exactly sure who's doing it. But
I would play Turok 64 for remastered. For cerebral war mode.
I remember I played the 360 one that came out.
Oh, that was
like
Turok 4, wasn't it?
I think it's just called Turok.
Yeah, it was just called Turok.
Oh, yeah.
Very clunky.
Wasn't that the one where you could have like the robot spiders? And...
What?
Robot spiders?
Are you talking about Doom 3?
Are you talking about Lost in Space?
No, there was a Turok, but one of the weapons you got like fired out remote control spiders that you could control.
Huh.
Cerebral bore.
That's the only gun I remember.
That was in every one of them, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't that Turok on the 360 just kind of panned universally?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Everyone's this is
like
garbage.
Nobody liked it.
Yeah.
Was it okay or?
No, it's not okay.
I played a little bit of it, but like I never played the main game. One of my friends had it, and so I played multiplayer. And the multiplayer was okay, but
I didn't know it had a multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. I remember in this, it's basically an arena. You're like in the forest, but it's like clearly like blocked off in like a circle, and there's like a T-Rex in there.
Yeah, but did they have secret doors that led into like a time vortex that you had to kill pterodactyls in?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, because that's what I remember from the original Turok.
Yeah, that would happen sometimes.
What's the name of that? I think Philip K. Dick wrote it. There's like a short story where people go back in time and they step on a butterfly and it affects the future.
Yeah. They
made a really bad movie.
Yeah, I saw that movie when I was like really sick one time.
It's Ben Kingsley in it.
The butterfly.
It's really weird. No, not the butterfly.
No, like they had the moving platform and somebody like steps off and they step on a butterfly and it completely alters like that.
Yeah, it's like go hunting for dinosaurs.
What short story is that?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Philip K. Dick wrote it.
Really?
I think. I don't know. I'll look it up. You guys talk about something.
The butterfly effect.
Yeah, talk about every Ashton Kutcher movie.
Did you know that movie had sequels?
It had
really?
sequels?
It had two or three sequels. I think there was a Butterfly Effect 4.
I'm assuming none of the original cast is in any of them.
No, and it doesn't have anything to do. It's just somebody else has that power.
To like other Butterfly Effect scenarios.
And like, the first one went into some weird places.
Yes.
Apparently the other ones do as well. I've never seen them though. So I used to own the first one. And it's weird.
I don't remember it being that bad, the first one.
No, it was okay. The one I had was like on one of those double-sided DVDs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
So like you could flip it over and it would have the alternate ending.
Oh, that's cool.
And
those are like the widescreen, full screen ones?
Yeah, like the alternate ending is, spoilers, he kills himself at birth.
At birth?
And just prevents everything from happening.
That's impressive.
I guess that works. So.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Man, I'm looking through Ben Kingsley's filmography.
It's probably pretty prolific there.
It's pretty intense. I mean, like he was in Love Guru, but then he's like in like Shutter Island and like Trans-Siberia.
Look, Ben Kingsley doesn't care.
I know, that's why he's awesome. The Sound of Thunder.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Sound of Thunder. Yeah, I remember watching that. I was like really sick. Was that like 2005? Okay, I was going to say 4.
Yeah. When scientists sent back to prehistoric era, strays off the past and causes a chain of events that alters history in a disastrous way.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure.
This is a Philip K. Dick? It doesn't really seem like his subject matter, but I'm not saying it's not him.
Yeah, no, he's done a lot of different things.
Doesn't seem paranoid enough.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I gotta look that up too now.
Yeah. Other Butterfly movies. Mothman Prophecies, same time period. Richard Gere.
Yes.
Butterfly Games. Persona. Oh, no, wait.
Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko.
There's a sequel to that too.
There is?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
What
do they do? Like investigate, like, my brother God has saved the world, maybe?
Yep.
7 days.
Ray Bradbury.
The Rick.
Ray Bradbury. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds exactly right.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, have you seen the Donnie Darko version that like has like pages from the book in between the scenes? Like that was like how it's originally supposed to be. So it's very linear and it's not like left to the imagination.
Huh.
So it like makes sense, but it's not as creepy.
Like
in the movie they're talking about the book, he's like, Doc, do you think it's possible to see through time wormholes? He's like, I got this book,
but I
Donnie
can't
Darko.
talk about it anymore.
But in the original version, I guess, supposedly, I don't know, it's like the original cut. There's like pages from the book, like, first the subject will blah, 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 and then the time, and it kind of explains it, like at the beginning of each chapter, there's like a page from that. Yeah, it's not as cryptic and weird. I think the cuts made it better. But
yeah, I feel like I feel like that's what made it so popular.
Yeah,
This
just
is
how
super weird.
strange it was. Yeah,
How many people have we seen with the tattoos on their arm with the
a
date?
lot. Oh man, I remember when that came out. Like just the amount of kids with that number on there.
Yeah,
the shirt.
You don't understand.
That's probably a Hot Topic shirt at the time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They'll have that forever now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they have to know, Ryan.
Yeah, you gotta know when the time or whatever. I forget what that.
When a plane
crashes into the roof of their, or no, plane engine crashes into the roof of their house and kills Donnie Darko.
Yeah. But he
You
does
see-
that to save everyone else from something, right?
At the end of the world, like a wormhole or something.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Sure.
Did you see like the deleted scene where like it shows like a 2x4 like stuck through him?
That's great.
Yeah, because like like in like the director's cut or whatever, it's like you don't know how he dies, but in this one it just like has him like impaled like on a 2x4, like it's like sticking into the floor of the room, and like he's like propped up with this like impaled on this thing. It's like, whoa, that's kind of intense.
Man.
Caused by a plane engine.
Yeah.
Luckily,
He was
nobody
carrying
died.
a 2x4 with it.
And then his girlfriend gets hit by a car or something
Yeah.
by the guy in a bunny suit.
Named Frank.
And then it was all for nothing.
Yep.
Because of the Large Hadron Collider. So.
Yeah. End of the world.
I'm glad.
Everyone became infected by strange matter.
Yes.
And monkeys.
The dark matter pulled into our universe.
Happy birthday, Jack Kirby.
Yeah. I still want one of those prints from Comic-Con, but I'll never get one.
Nope. Keep dreaming.
Plus they're like $250.
Right.
Did you know that Jack Kirby is God in the Marvel Universe?
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
There's been a couple times where they've met God, and it's Jack Kirby.
Cool.
There was one time where the Thing from Fantastic Four died,
Yeah.
and so Reed Richards builds this machine that can take them to heaven. And so they go to heaven to go get the Thing, who's human again there. And so
He's like, please don't take me away.
You have to come back with us. And they're like, okay, well, I guess I got to become the Thing again. So they go to find God, and it's Jack Kirby. He's like, okay, I got to redraw you then. So he redraws him as the Thing.
Wow.
Fourth wall.
Yeah, that's very strange. Why do they specifically need the Thing?
Not.
Because they're his friend.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Obviously they're not. They're like, we're gonna
take him away.
Yeah. No, heaven's too good for you. Become a rock monster again.
You will never know the caress of a woman.
I think the main thing is Reed Richards builds a machine that can go to heaven.
Well, yeah, that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Good times.
I'm surprised that wasn't brought back in some later.
I'm surprised Jack Kirby didn't destroy it.
Yeah.
Oh, did I tell
Maybe
you?
he erased it.
He just erased it, and he erased it off of Reed Richards' brain.
Did I tell you, Ryan? I don't know if I know I told Joe this, but Jack Kirby did the concept art for the fake movie that was in that real Argo mission.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did the concept. It was going to be Zelani's Lords of Light. He did really cool concept art for it, but it was top secret for a while because it was used in a real operation.
That's kind of awesome.
I didn't know that was him.
Yeah. Good times.
Uh,
I don't know if I have any. I don't have
Speaking
any
of
those.
machines that can take you to heaven.
Microwaves.
Guns? Microwave guns?
Large Hadron Collider.
Toasters.
Speaking of microwave guns, we're completely off the subject of everything that we should be talking about.
Brave little toaster.
A little toaster.
No, did you hear about that plot to assassinate the president with a microwave gun?
I've not, but that's something we can definitely cover.
That actually happened a while back, I guess, and it would have worked if it weren't for the meddling kids or the Secret Service that caught on to it. 'Cause I guess it really would have, they had everything set up.
Wow.
To where, Obama was going to walk across this certain point and it was going to trigger the microwave gun. Which...
How big is a microwave gun?
I don't know.
What does it look like? Is it just like a microwave with
Do you have the schematics to build one, Ryan?
They're probably illegal.
I don't know why they would be. I want to cook my Hot Pocket at a distance.
Right, and there's an
From like
amendment
30
about having a microwave gun.
30 feet away.
Yeah. I want to cook it for somebody else. just sit it on that table. I'll get it. Don't worry.
Gosh.
Now, I need you to wear this lead apron.
Yeah, like, what is the worst thing you do with, like, a microwave gun? I'm sure there's all kinds of...
Pop popcorn.
Things.
Well, I pointed at cornfields.
I'm pretty sure microwaves heat things up by causing the moisture in them to
they
vibrate super fast. So you could probably make someone's head explode.
This has been Science with Ryan.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Science with Ryan.
It's a new segment. And it's going to happen every time we have
It's going to happen after the yogurt segment. Science with Ryan.
First yogurt, then science.
We're going to need another Timmy.
Did anybody hear?
No, I didn't hear it.
No.
Shush. Did anybody in this place right now see the Fantastic Four movie?
No.
Nope. I heard it's hot garbage, so I never will.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I was just wondering if anybody...
Yeah. The director said that he released like not an official statement, but on his Twitter he was like, Fox edited everything I wanted out of it. That's why it's garbage.
Wow.
And then he deleted it. He deleted it, and then I'm pretty sure he breached his contract.
Yeah,
by slandering the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully, this will give Marvel the opportunity to buy back.
Well, hopefully we'll get a director's cut, and then we'll be able to see.
They probably won't. They'll probably be like, this will never be released.
I feel like they'll spite him and be like, no.
Yeah, like, your real creation is dead.
Because, remember that Daredevil movie?
With Ben Affleck?
Yeah, with Ben Affleck. I have the director's cut, which adds in a whole bunch of missing scenes and makes it kind of make sense.
Huh.
It's still not the best, but it makes more sense.
It needed more Colin Farrell.
Probably.
It needed less Elektra.
No, it didn't. They made a new movie.
There needs to be another sequel to Elektra, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
I actually rented that and got about 15 minutes through before I was like, this is horrible.
And now they're divorced.
Ryan.
That's what happens.
Yeah. I saw a picture of Ben Affleck.
He's Batman now. What does he care?
He had to get a divorce to feel the pain of Batman losing his parents or something.
It's the same.
I don't know. Like,
he's a character actor.
I think it's kind of neat the way that they're taking the new Man of Steel movie.
You know how it's not a Superman movie?
Yeah, basically not. Because like they try to justify like the reason why Batman hates Superman is because Superman destroyed the Wayne Tower in Metropolis.
Why does Batman care?
Yeah.
He's make another one.
Well, he had a lot of friends and family or something.
Wait, Superman killed his friends and family?
Superman killed a whole bunch of people.
He did kill a bunch of people.
Oh, okay.
Did you not see Man of Steel?
No.
Oh,
yeah.
Well.
I just heard there's a lot of throwing of large things.
There's a lot of collateral damage. Lots of collateral damage.
Okay.
Superman usually tends to care about,
but
where he's
Batman's not in this movie at all.
Yeah, well.
But there's retroactively you killed my friends.
I've seen a juxtaposition of the scene
where
Wayne
Tower.
Hold on.
Sorry. I apologize.
There's a juxtaposition that somebody put together of there's a part where Zod and Superman are fighting in Wayne Tower. Mm-hmm. You see their laser vision going everywhere.
Oh, they're in the tower.
Yeah, they're actually in the tower.
Okay.
The fighting led them to there, and the juxtaposition shows Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne, seeing this happen, and he's like, "No, go ahead, Ryan."
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
but
you're trying to steal my thunder, I see.
But this was planned in advance. They weren't just we can do
apparently.
this.
Well, it was DC, so it probably wasn't planned in advance.
That's what it sounds like. They're well, he needs motivation.
Because really, what it started out was we have to make Superman dark and serious and edgy.
Okay.
And they did that, and people were like, "This isn't the best."
That's not how Superman operates.
And so they're like, "Well, I guess we'll work with it. We'll bring in Batman."
It's like, we like Batman. We don't like Superman. And if you do Superman,
do it right.
Do it like Superman, not like Batman.
Man, I don't know.
There's gonna be a Shazam movie coming out apparently sometime.
Also, Aquaman.
Still better than Superman.
I love Aquaman.
Who's gonna be Aquaman?
Jason Momoa.
I know The Rock is gonna be Black Adam.
Yes.
Yeah, he would be
awesome.
He'd be a perfect Black Adam.
That's the reason the movie's happening is because he keeps petitioning for.
As long as he doesn't smile.
Yeah.
Ever.
But
have you seen Scorpion King? He scowls the whole time.
That's basically Black Adam, except with magical powers.
I heard he stands alone.
Man, so good.
Yeah, I love Godsmack.
Yeah,
No, I don't actually.
Are they still around?
I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
I saw something funny where like a group of hackers got on Spotify and they're going to release a list of everyone that has a Nickelback station.
Oh man!
Why?
Just I don't know, to troll people,
Just because.
for fun.
Okay.
And there's got to be a lot of Nickelback stations.
More than you can count, Ryan. On your many tentacles, more than you can count.
Don't reveal Ryan's secrets on air, Joe.
Yeah, shut up.
Well, we're not technically on air. We're just recording.
That's true. I concede that point. What were you saying, Joe?
Should we talk about video games or something?
Yes. Games.
Oh man, we need another podcast for that. Just in a video game podcast.
We need to do like.
We're gonna have to do pay content for video games. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, it cuts off here.
Yep. All right. So that was the end of the episode. Tune in next time.
Donate to us.
If you donate to our Patreon.
Patreon, $100 gets you one episode.
And you get it 5 seconds earlier than everyone else, and
5 whole
it
seconds.
actually has content in it that you want to listen to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Instead of yogurt.
Yeah. So sorry.
Microwave guns.
Yeah.
But okay, so video games.
Yeah. What'd you guys do this past few weeks?
I played a couple things.
Tell us about those games that you played. What'd you play, Zons?
First one I played was Dragon's Crown.
Oh, that's a fun game.
Which I played because I found out it was made by the same people that basically did Chronicles of Mystara and Tower of Doom, which are pretty awesome.
Also, it's an Atlas game.
It is an Atlas game, yeah.
You mentioned something about the Amazon the other day? Or?
Oh, yeah.
The Amazon and the Sorceress.
Yes.
Character design's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think I have to launch into that whole thing because it's probably been covered to death, but
yeah,
pretty itchy. A lot of the other characters that pop up in the game are extremely itchy too. Suggestive poses.
And the drunk fairy.
Yes, the drunk fairy. There's also a female paladin that's in a pretty interesting wounded pose. It's pretty great.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dragon Crown's fun.
It is pretty fun.
What character did you play as?
I played as the Amazon first, but I was really terrible at it because I'm not very good at the whole parrying maneuver you have to do, which is almost necessary to play. Because you're pretty slow to begin with, but as you build up hits, you start becoming faster. You can basically become invincible if you're good enough at parrying and not getting hit. You can just zip around the screen and kill everything, and no problem. But I'm really terrible at that. So I was playing as the elf, which is basically a dedicated boss killer. Because you have some power-ups you can add to your arrows, like poison, burn bosses, what have you.
I always play as the dwarf.
The dwarf's really good.
Yeah.
Fighter's good. I mean, they're all really good. The Sorceress is probably the least useful. I was reading at like higher tiers because you don't really need to support anybody. Everyone's pretty much taking care of themselves. And everyone on top tier is pretty much playing Amazon, so they don't want to be healed anyway.
Okay.
And there's like no skeletons to animate. Pretty much everyone's playing as like, there's like an elf, a couple of Amazons, like some sorcerers, occasionally like a dwarf or a fighter.
No, I had this game on Vita, and it's kind of hard to see what's going on.
I couldn't imagine playing on Vita.
It's pretty
There's
difficult.
so much going on, you wouldn't be able to see anything.
Yeah, that's why I play like one player. I don't even bring anybody with me, so I can see what I'm doing.
It's easy to get lost because there's just so many explosions and effects going on that you're just like, where am I right now?
Yeah, it's like, am I actually doing anything right now?
Yeah, but that was pretty fun. I got through like kind of like the first difficulty, and then it just kind of repeats. And I was like,
did you beat the game then?
Yeah, on the beginning difficulty.
I never beat it because I got lost. Like whenever I'd fight and stuff, I'm like,
Yeah, it's alright. Like it was kind of cool. Like setting up some sets of equipment to fight certain enemies and bosses. As the elf, like your equipment set up to kill the boss. So set up like a dragon gear, a demon killing gear, a natural killing gear. But I was like, man, I don't really want to pay through these same 9 levels. I mean, I guess there's 18 because there's like a B path that branches off from the beginning.
Yeah, because there's like, well, if you had a disability, you could get through this door.
Yeah,
but you don't.
Yeah, like you go through it. Like, yeah, there are some like secrets you can get into, but then like the second time through, you like have to find these pendants. Which, I mean, it's just like the old find the crystals Final Fantasy thing.
Yeah.
Where you start at the same level and then you can take a B path. Where like when you like are like, you run into a wizard. And like you can take like a B path, which is another route. There'll be a different boss. But it's like, I can't play this again for like another 10 hours or more or something.
I mean, it'd be fun with a group of people.
Yeah, if I were playing with like friends, it'd be great. But it's basically the same experience as playing like Tower of Doom or Chronicles of Star, just a little more in depth.
Yeah, or
with like stats.
You know, like Double Dragon.
Yeah. It's a fantasy beat 'em up with like RPG, like a lot more RPG elements.
Yeah, and equipment.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, it's good. It's good fun.
Anything else?
I also played. What else did I play? Oh, I played.
Before we go any further, what would you rate Dragon's Crown? You use whatever scale that you would wish.
I give it like a 6 out of 10, probably.
That's pretty lousy.
It's fun, but after I got through the first difficulty, it's like, do I really want to play this again? No. I can see getting really into it, being like, oh, I want to get better equipment, or oh, I want to play. Like if there was like voice chat, I think it would be a lot better because there's not any. So you can't really set up strategies because you'll be trying to do something. So you were playing
online then?
I played online because you can just play like the normal levels online, and
Huh.
But like the matchmaking is I don't understand how the matchmaking works because I was like playing with guys that were like level 99 and like level 12. Like and it's like I thought it'd like weed people out by difficulty, but I don't think it does. And I ran into a bunch of people that are like level 355, so obviously they'd hacked and I don't know, yeah.
Huh.
And like they just walk up to a boss and it's like blah blah blah, blah and just be like dead. Like why am I even playing online right now? Like this is not fun.
That's kind of like whenever you play Borderlands.
Yeah,
like you just hop in and there's like a guy who's like, "Oh, you want more levels?" Bang! He shoots one enemy and you jump like 15 levels.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, it was fun. I mean, it was good for. I think I played like 8 hours, maybe. It was fun. I give it 6 out of 10.
Cool.
Also played. I'm gonna butcher this because I can never keep it straight because the names are so similar. It's Chocobo Tales something Fable.
Is that the DS?
Chocobo's Fables, yes. It's kind of like a card game mixed with a mini game set.
Because I heard the one for Wii is great.
Is like Chocobo Fable Mystery Dungeon.
And then
the one for Wii is like Chocobo Dungeon.
Yeah,
like it's got like 300 Chocobo Dungeon Mystery.
Like the title's like, but it's like Chocobo Tale something Fable or Tale and Fable is just way too close for me to keep straight. But it's like you start the game. It's kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Like, oh, there's a book that's evil. It sucks everyone in, and here's some.
I heard the animation's really neat. Chocobo Tales. Final Fantasy Fables, Chocobo Tales.
Yes,
that's the one.
That's the one I played.
Is that the one where you can like change your class and stuff like that?
No, that is the dungeon. This one is like a card game that also has mini games. I'd actually say it's more mini game based than it is card game based, which is what I'm going to get into. So the story is just throwaway. I mean, it's whatever. It's just like an evil book who's trying to take over the world. You have to find crystals to try to stop him. And of course, thwarts you. And there's like a female antagonist that is there sometimes.
I like the art style.
The art's really good.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I never played it, but what I've seen of it looks really
That's
nice.
one of the stronger points is the art. Especially during the mini games, some of the art's really good. Yeah, you just kind of went around. There's like different points to do mini games, which killed it for me because I thought it was like a card game. I thought, oh, there might be a mini game or two, but the whole thing is basically like Mario Party, and then you have like a card game tacked on. And to get the stronger cards, you have to like do extremely well in these mini games. Like, on some of them, there'll be, like, a silver level and a gold level. Like, I can barely pull off the silver level, and, like, the gold is, like, twice that amount. And it's like, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to do this.
Dang.
On some of the mini games, it's, like, easy enough where I can get the gold, like, the first try. It's very strange. But yeah, I've been playing, like, basically Mario Party-esque type games to unlock more parts of a story. Like, each level is a storybook.
Yeah.
And they'll be kind of like a fable.
Like Page Master.
Yeah. And it'll be just like a retelling of like an Aesop's fable, basically, with Final Fantasy
the
creatures
and the Tomberry.
and the Cactar. Yeah, it's like, and it'll be like, the adamant tortoise thought it could win the race, even though it's slow, and the Cactar's fast and took a nap and lost. And so you'll unlock more parts of the story, which I get really annoyed with, because like, I wanted a card, because there'll be different levels of the minigame to beat to unlock things, and sometimes it'll be like a story piece, or it'll be something that advances how far you can move on the map, or it'll get you one of your friends back that got sucked into the book, which usually they just have more mini games for you. Or you'll unlock cards, and it's like, oh, I just want cards. I just want to play a card game, and it takes you like 30 minutes to where you can even like start playing the card game. Oh. The card game itself, I kind of like. It's kind of like a rock paper scissors thing, but you have 4 like color grids on your card. Like at the top, it'll be red. The sides are green and yellow, and the bottom is blue. So you have like an attack or a defend or nothing on one of those squares. And it'll kind of you'll play a card against something your opponent's playing.
Is it on a grid?
No, it's just kind of side by side.
Okay. Because it kind of reminds me of the card game in...
Triple Triad.
Well, actually, now that you mentioned Triple Triad, they have that on... I don't know if it's on iPods or iPhones, but they have it on Android. Triple Triad.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
It's time to get it.
It's free, but you have to pay to play. Otherwise, because you play one game, which lasts like maybe 5 minutes tops.
Yeah, it's a fast game.
It's a really fast game, and you have to wait a half hour before you can play again. I heard it's pretty lousy the way they did that.
That's awful. But yeah, you'll have like a skill set. Like there'll be like Ifrit, and he'll be like a red type character, and he'll have like 6 cards associated with him. And I really like how the cards work, because you'll play a card, and depending on what color it is, you'll get a resource of that color, which then other cards can use like special effects. Like if you have a red, blue, and yellow crystal, you can do 9 damage or something. So I mean, it can get pretty deep. I didn't get that far, so I didn't get to see much, just because the mini games are killing it for me. Like I wanted to just play the card game. I didn't want to play Mario Party 64 with Final Fantasy characters. Yeah.
Pokemon and Chocobo?
Yeah, Chocobos.
I'd play that.
I would too.
Pokemon plus Chocobo.
Pokemon and Final Fantasy crossover.
Yeah, that would be cool if you could play like a Pokemon type.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like in the world of Final Fantasy that's supposed to come out.
Really?
Because like you collect monsters in order to like get different like effects.
And that's kind of cool.
You like stack them or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it looks neat.
Yeah. Sony had a thing on their E3 console. Thing about it.
Yeah, because you can get like a behemoth, and they have like +7 to attack.
Okay.
And like if you get like a.
That's cool. Yeah, I like those things that have like job classes or like things that alter the gameplay.
Yeah.
They're cool. Last thing I played was Rogue's Legacy, which I know you've both played.
Yeah, we can talk about that for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really terrible at it.
How many bosses have you beat?
None.
Okay.
I can get to the eye and get him to about like 1/4 health, but he will always murder me.
How many bosses do you end up beating, Ryan?
One.
I think I managed to beat 2.
I think I might have beaten 2. But
yeah, because I feel like we were around the same level.
I killed some of like the giant monsters. They're not too hard.
Yeah, those ones aren't.
I really think it was just 1, but.
Man, that game is tough.
It is. Well, I kind of suck at those kind of games anyways, but it was still tough.
Yeah, like we said, Zach, you're bad at this game, you can get less bad, but you'll always be bad.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll get like a new sword or armor and be like, oh wow, this part's a lot easier.
Well, eventually I got to the point where I'd get new swords or new armor, and they'd be worse than the...
Yeah, I got like pretty decent like equipment, and like everything I found was like less than what I wanted. But the best stuff that you can do is like get the like the runes or whatever.
Yes, yeah.
To upgrade like your jumping and stuff. I got it set up so I can like jump 4 times.
Oh wow. Yeah, but about the best I did, I got the Lich class. That really helps. Yeah.
You like the Lich class?
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, you kind of start from the beginning of the dungeon so you can build up your health, and then you can cast like Crow Storm on certain screens will really help.
I think I like the Barbarian the best.
Yeah, Barbarian's really good.
I like their yell.
Yes,
that like destroys projectiles.
That's how I always beat the first boss. It's because you can just shoot.
Boom. Yep, that's actually how I did it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gigantism really helps with that too, because you just sit underneath it and just
Yeah.
I was like, Gigantism and OCD are really good.
Oh, yes, those are great.
You can start moving really fast after a while.
Yeah. One of the ones I like, one of the traits or whatever, is the I don't know. Basically, you don't have a pulse in your feet.
Oh,
I got that one time, but I didn't really know what it did.
Spikes don't activate whenever you walk on.
Oh man,
it's pretty useful.
I hate spikes.
I do too.
That's great. Huh. Like all my characters ended up getting like Gigantism, like OCD. I don't know. Is there like a number system in the game that'll make traits more prevalent? Or
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's
if it is, it's some kind of weird secret.
A lot of my characters started ending up with Gigantism and like Hypergonadism. It really gives you knockback.
Oh yeah.
I hate the one that reverses the controls. I hate that one.
Oh god! One time I had
dyslexia or whatever.
No, dyslexia just makes all the words make no sense.
I had,
which is hilarious.
What's the proper? The one where you like this is the term for where you can't see people's faces, so you can't pick your next generation. They'll all just have question marks. I picked somebody where he was on the ceiling. I forget what the trait was. But everything is just upside down. That was awful.
Is that Vertigo?
Yeah, Vertigo.
One
of the traits that's useless but's kind of funny is the One.
Oh yeah.
Where it just turns the castle into the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's great.
And like instead of like loading it
says jacking in.
Yeah.
That's all it does though. That's all it does.
Yeah, it doesn't do much.
And then like some of the backgrounds and some of the rooms are like a circuit board type thing.
And then there's Balding.
It just says balding when you enter the dungeon. I was like, oh, okay.
What's another really fun one? Tourette's.
Yeah, they get hit. Like,
oh, and what's that one? It's like fear of chickens, and you can't.
You
can't eat the meat.
That would surprise me.
You know what that one does is that whenever you would get a drumstick,
like
a chicken pops out and attacks you.
Right.
That
was fun.
Stuff.
So you don't even have a chance to eat it.
What level are you? Do you know?
Like 33, I think.
Wow.
No, 23.
I'm like in my 300s, I think.
Oh gosh.
Because that's how many times I've died.
I don't even know why.
That's like the year 2962 or something.
It's nuke it from orbit.
Well, there's been a couple times where both of my choices have been horrible, and so I just end up running into the castle and then dying because.
Sometimes you just can't.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you'll get to that one room where you have to jump down and there's spikes right there.
Oh,
and then you have to somehow move over and then jump up again.
Yes. Yeah, there's some rooms I just walk into. It's like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, like those fairy chests are really difficult.
Yeah.
It's like, here's like...
Some of them, I don't even know how you get to them. They'll be behind a wall.
Yeah, like, sometimes
there are some walls that are actually false and you can walk behind the scenery and then...
And also, like, if you have, like, dwarfism, you're shorter, sometimes there's, like, little crevices you can go in. It's kind of like faded, like there'll be an outline of the wall, and it's kind of faded.
There's a little part where the border around the wall is kind of broken, and you can walk in.
Right. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that spell that shoots out the spike balls.
That one's the best one.
Yeah, I like that one.
I almost killed a boss with that till he murdered me. But
what's
it? There's one spell that I really like.
I like the throwing axes.
Mm-hmm.
The fireball one that circles you is pretty useful.
Mm-hmm.
Crow Storm's amazing, but it basically drains all your MP.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
It just releases a bunch of crows that kill everything on screen, basically.
What is it? Chakram, I think.
Chakram's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
that was
pretty
pretty good
That's
too.
one I like.
Because you can hit somebody like 4 times.
And then it comes back.
Yeah.
You gain their life force.
Yeah.
Or something.
One that's not. I thought the time one would be more useful than it is, but I don't know.
You always think that it's like, oh yeah. And it's
it always just runs out, and then you're like, and I'm dead.
Yeah, and you don't have like any magic left.
Yeah.
It's really useful for when you can use it, but it uses up so much MP.
Yeah.
It's very situational.
The one where you can teleport back to your shadow, that one I've not been able to figure out a use for, really.
Have you unlocked all the classes?
I think I'm just working all the supers right now.
Because there's the dragon one. That one's pretty not great, I don't think.
Maybe I don't have that one.
That's the one that just lets you fly, isn't it?
Right, you have wings. You can.
Oh, huh.
I mean, again, it's situational. I feel like I can dodge better when I'm like running and jumping and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of puzzles that and a lot of those fairy chests that you can't get unless you are the dragon.
Here's, I got one that would have been a lot easier if I had the dragon one, but I had like that scoot forward thing.
Mm-hmm.
I had that, and I was able to like all the way across and get it. I was like, all right. So yeah, Rogue Legacy is a fun game.
Yeah, I hate the paintings.
Yeah, my favorite was when you sometimes get like the concept art rooms, and one time it was just a giant portrait, and just one hit killed me. I was like, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Garbage.
That made me really mad.
Yeah, that would make me mad too. It made me mad before. Well, Ryan, what have you been playing and stuff?
Jeez, how long has it been since we've done one of these?
2, 3? 3 weeks.
Have I mentioned that I got the new Magic the Gathering?
I don't think you did on the podcast.
No, you briefly mentioned it to us.
Okay, well, I got the new Magic the Gathering game.
Which is?
What's it called?
Origins?
Origins? Something like that.
Oh.
And apparently it's going to be the last one they're going to make, and they're just going to build off of it with everything else.
That's a lie.
Yeah, probably.
It's free.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
You don't have to pay for anything, but of course paying for things, and they will make it so much easier.
Yeah. You unlock stuff so
otherwise
slowly.
you can earn money. Which is, it's okay. I don't mind doing that. And then you have to go through the tutorial before you can do anything.
Of course.
And the tutorial is not just one duel; it's 5.
They should really let you skip them, because they should assume that like at least half the people that are playing have played before.
Well, here's the problem: you can skip them, but if you do them, then you get money.
Oh, okay. There you go.
It's like, just trust me to play your game.
Yeah, like
it's
magic.
I can do this.
Yeah.
That's the one good thing about it is the rules are so simple. It's the cards that are the complicated part.
It's like, no, you don't know how to play. Let me show you.
But like the cards they give you to start out with are pretty good. The deck building is completely customizable, like it was in the last one, and they have a wizard that can help you now too, like a deck building wizard.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I think you meant like a real wizard.
I don't know. He might be
Help you, I will.
Yoda, a deck building Yoda,
A wizard.
Possible.
He's the wizard of the forest or something.
Force wizard.
Force wizard.
Yep.
That'd be a good card. But I have made so far. I've only made one deck, and it's nothing but all white creatures, but they all have flying.
Great.
Yeah, that's a classic. White winged flying, dude.
I didn't realize they had so many low cost flying creatures, because in the last one they didn't.
That's a very viable way to win. I mean,
yeah.
Just
it's a classic format.
Like monster spam.
Yeah, white winged fly, dude. You get some field pumps out there. Do you have any like cards that just give everyone +1/+1 or something?
Yeah, I have a card that gives anybody who has a token on them, it gives them another token.
Oh, nice.
Then I think I also have one in there that, like, depending on how many tokens are out, that person gets a bonus.
So based on just the number of tokens?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
It's really weird to, like, because in the last one, those were, like, rare type cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I just bought a couple of booster packs, and they were in there, so it was really nice.
Yeah, that's kind of the standard mechanic for Origins, then, for White.
I haven't really tried any other colors yet. I've got some other colors, but I haven't.
We should do peasant decks again.
Peasant's great. I still have some of my peasant stuff.
I have all my peasant stuff.
Okay, we'll play it again.
And then, Zack gifted me Grandia 2.
Woo!
Which I played for maybe 10 minutes. I need a controller.
Yeah.
Listen.
My old Logitech controller no longer works for these things.
Look forward to Ryan's Let's Play of Grandia 2.
Is that happening again?
I don't know.
Soon. Now that
Dude, that was great. I'd love doing that one we didn't release.
We've done a lot of things we haven't released.
Yeah.
I think it's time we're recording with board games, so we talked about that Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
The boring board game episode.
Also pay content.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got anti-aliasing on it, and it's really, like, cobbled together, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's in an emulator. When you start the game, you can either start the game or you can start the settings for the game.
Huh.
And then inside settings is where you can change your control setup. And
Yeah, it is like
stuff
an
like
emulator.
that.
Yeah.
Weird.
And
You have to show us that.
you also
Yeah.
pick your resolution and stuff in there as well. And set up your anti-aliasing and your
Burping.
burping.
Burping module.
Lots of burping.
Yeah.
So I played a little bit of it, and all the button cues seem to be set for like an Xbox 360, controller now, which they never were before, which means they've obviously changed those. It's got MIP mapping going on, which means as textures go into the background, they reduce in quality, so it fades back nicely. It looks really good, and you can skip cutscenes. Oh my gosh, can you skip cutscenes? And it's wonderful.
Nice.
Huh. That's cool.
It's a pain in the butt to like constantly worry about the camera angle and stuff on with a keyboard because you can't use the mouse for anything. So
Yeah.
so I was it's set up to use the arrow keys to move, and then like Q and E to rotate the camera, and then like C and Z for A and B. It's really weird.
Yeah, that's kind of disgusting.
Doesn't sound good.
It's not.
Definitely need a controller.
But like all the voice clips they seem pretty high quality.
Did they re-record?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way.
Good thing we saw that.
Because that would have been like the fourth time those guys were called in to record for that game.
Huh. Fancy.
Hey, what was the newest version before this one?
Before this, it was on the PS2.
Oh yeah, they did do PS2. And then Dreamcast.
Yep.
That was the original, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on the Dreamcast. That's what I originally played it on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll get into that really fast.
So let's play. Can't wait.
You guys can co-commentate because I'm sure I was running it on a Dreamcast emulator before,
Yeah.
and like there were sections without music or
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I
that
don't think me and Zack could actually hear anything.
I remember you saying that it would like just. There were a couple of voice samples that didn't work either, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully when I play it this time, there won't be long sections with no music. Because there were parts when I was trying to emulate it where it would be like you'd be in the city and there'd be no background music, so it would just be like birds chirping and
Ambiance.
yeah.
Sounds pleasant.
Yeah.
And of course, the speed up and the slow down, because normal modern day computers cannot handle the technical wizardry of a Sega Dreamcast.
I know, it's too
Yeah.
much for them.
But yeah, it looks like it's going to be really nice. And there was one other thing. I found a whole bunch of YouTube videos talking about like builds for Skyrim the other day.
That's fun.
I think
Yeah.
I might be getting back into that because some of that looked really interesting.
Yeah, Skyrim's a great game. I was thinking about playing it again too at one point.
I saw one on making like a necromancer build that,
Oh, sick.
and then talking about this. It's almost a glitch in the game that just allows you to have like an undead army of however many people you want.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Like the guy was talking about just basically going into a town and like killing one person and then raising them, and then as soon as they go kill somebody else, raise them, and then just keep doing it until everyone in town is like your zombie slave, and then you just go pillage everyone.
Great.
I like the sound of that.
It had a clip of him running around with zombie mammoths and a zombie giant.
Wow.
Yes, please.
Man, too bad you can't zombie dragons.
Maybe you can.
Well, I don't know, because if you kill
Yeah,
them,
because they, as soon as you kill them, they just turn into...
you absorb the life source,
Yeah.
and then you can yell louder.
Yep.
E.
Oh, and there was a whole bunch of like buffs and stuff that I didn't know about in that game. Like, did you know if you when you walk up those steps to High Hrothgar or whatever, if you read all of those plaques, you get a buff that lasts for 24 real-time hours. Like, so 24 hours in-game. Where it makes animals passive around you. All animals passive, like they don't run away or attack you.
Huh.
So you can just like walk up to a saber cat and kill it.
What? Wow. Huh.
For 24 hours of,
Animal kill team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I love killing animals.
Yeah.
Especially when they're not expecting it.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. And then there's one that what was the other one? You can make stew, which I never really did, but apparently...
Yeah, if you find a campfire, you can cook lots of food.
Like, cooking food is the best way to get, like, health and stuff, because you can get, like, regeneration.
Yeah.
And it stacks. So if you have, like, 5 things of soup, you can just eat them all, and then, like, your stamina will regenerate faster than you can use it, and so you basically have infinite stamina for however long.
Great.
Yeah. I didn't know any of that.
Yeah, I didn't.
So
it's one of those things that's not really explained.
I'm going to have to get back in there and start up a Khajiit character again and start
Khajiit
cat murdering people.
Yeah.
Getting those gloves that give you the extra...
Or you can be a
Argonian.
Argonian with a warhammer and heavy armor. Like I was.
The Argonian maid.
His name was Lizard Man.
Yeah.
From a D&D campaign that we did.
Heck yes.
Oh, best.
It was a good one. Okay.
So, talk about your games, Joe.
Yeah, I've done a lot. Okay, I beat Witcher 3. I beat Limbo. I beat Shovel Knight. And I beat Mortal Kombat. And I beat Hotline Miami.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been a busy little beaver. I talked about a lot of Witcher last time, so I'll just talk about that real quick. I beat it, and it's really awesome. Okay, next. Limbo. Have you guys seen Limbo?
I don't even know what that is.
Limbo is like a super dark, like puzzle platformer.
Okay.
It's really neat. It's kind of like I didn't realize it was as dark as it was when I first started playing.
Don't you play? You play as like a boy whose like sister is captured or something like that.
They don't even explain that kind of stuff.
Don't they?
No, I mean I didn't.
Like at the beginning, don't
they show you a girl, but there's no, and like they don't tell you it's a sister.
Well, you're going after somebody, and so you have to go through this weird forest or
yeah.
Or it starts out as a forest.
Yeah, it starts out as a forest and it goes through a bunch of different like areas. But like I started playing it, so okay, it's like a little platformer, cool. And then like I find a couple bear traps, and I accidentally stepped on one and cut my head off. And I was like, oh, that's kind of intense. And then the next thing I find is a like rotting carcass stuck inside of a tree. It's like well, no, it's not stuck inside the tree, but it's tied to like a limb on the tree.
Yeah.
And it's like this like. You know, it's just like you see like ribs and like flies flying around it.
Yeah.
Well, the puzzle is you have to grab a bear trap and like drag it across, and whenever you jump and grab onto the rope with the carcass, it like pulls the carcass down, like in the bear trap snaps on it and like destroys it basically.
Okay.
And then you can jump onto the next platform, and then you run into a giant spider. And It's intense. And he impales you. It's like giant claw things.
Huh.
Oh, and then there's the bugs that can control your mind.
Yeah, like there's like little bugs that you see like kind of like sticking out of like the ceiling.
Yeah.
And you like walk towards it, and like it falls and like burrows into your brain. And then when it changes the controls, it causes you to go like left or right depending on which direction you were going when you passed it.
Okay.
Which means that you can force you to like fall in water and drown, fall down cliffs, that kind of thing. And you can only change direction if you go into like a source of light.
Yeah.
And like burns it, and you go the opposite direction.
Okay. Hmm.
But it's pretty fun, pretty intense. It's very short though.
How long?
Probably about. I think I beat it in a couple hours.
Okay.
Later, there's like giant saws and gun turrets too.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I watched a Let's Play of it.
It's pretty intense. And then Shovel Knight, which is super awesome. You guys played Shovel Knight?
No.
I have not.
You've seen it probably.
Yeah, looks like Rogue Legacy.
Kinda. It's more 8-bit kind of style. And I like the sound a lot better. But it's just like a, kind of like a Metroidvania. Well, not so much Metroid. More Castlevania because it's like a linear path.
Okay.
But it's you just have a shovel and you go around and you're trying to save your girlfriend or buddy or shield knight.
Yeah, shield knight.
So you have to save them. And I really like the design of the ice dungeon.
Yeah.
Because like the boss, he has like a snow shovel, which I thought was really funny. Great. Yeah.
Oh.
What else did I say?
Mortal Kombat?
Oh yeah, it'd be Mortal Kombat. Story isn't, nothing to write home about. It's more Cage central.
What is he doing? Like what?
Well, you start out the story as Johnny Cage, and you beat up quote unquote imposter Shinnok, who's the boss of the whole game.
Okay.
But it's very apparent that it's not the real Shinnok because it says imposter Shinnok as his name. It's like, oh, that's not really him.
Yeah.
And you beat him up, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, it turns out Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade had a baby named Casey. She's the new leader of this team.
She's the one that has the drone? Or is she?
No, that's Sonya who has the drone.
Oh, okay.
Story's kind of whatever. I mean, it still follows the events after Mortal Kombat 9. Everybody that died in 9 is evil in this one.
So this is post Raiden reset?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And Raiden still apparently doesn't know what he's doing.
It's kind of weird. So like Kung Lao and Liu Kang, they're like evil. And,
They're evil.
yeah, like because Quan Chi like controls them or whatever.
Yeah.
But like Sub-Zero, he's like a good guy. He actually trains. What's that blind dude's name?
Oh, with the sword.
Yeah.
Isn't it like Kenji or something?
Kenchi.
Kenchi.
Scorpion trains his son.
Okay.
Yeah, Scorpion's a good guy.
I didn't realize that was Scorpion at first either.
I didn't either. I was like, oh.
Because he doesn't have
his mask.
He doesn't have his mask on, and he's not constantly throwing spears at people and going, get over here.
Yeah.
So
he's not like, this
is good Scorpion.
Yeah.
So it's just an inversion of everyone's kind of alignment.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people die.
They bring Jax back.
Yeah. Jax actually turned out to be like my best character, which I was really surprised by. I wasn't expecting him to be like as good as he is. A lot of punches, which is awesome.
He's really good short range.
Yeah. Casey ends up being the winner, I guess. He beats up
Imposter Shinnok.
real Shinnok. He's like a demon.
Cool.
And it's really funny. This is spoilers, but it's a Mortal Kombat story, but who cares?
Yeah.
Quan Chi controls all of their friends who are possessed or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And Scorpion finds out it wasn't Sub-Zero that killed his clan, it was Quan Chi who did it.
Yeah.
So Scorpion wants to kill Quan Chi, and there's a part where you capture Quan Chi, I guess, like Sonya, and then like they have him at a military base or something, and then all the ninjas show up, and Scorpion shows up. I have to kill Quan Chi, so they fight, and Scorpion decapitates Quan Chi. But right before Quan Chi dies, he summons Shinnok, and Raiden earlier explicitly says, like, we need Quan Chi in order to bring our friends back. So their friends are like stuck as evil, and
oh boy!
So Shinnok basically kills Raiden, and then
Raiden's dead.
Not totally, no.
No.
But he, Shinnok takes over the world, and they're
for a while,
for a little bit,
for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, "Hey, stop it!" And they beat him up, and then Raiden steps back into this weird portal thing that fixes the Earth, and then
Cassie Cage taps into Johnny Cage's weird, secret, crazy, mystical history, and gets the green aura that he gets when he does that kick, and
what?
Yeah, and then
okay,
she beats Shinnok, and then at the very end of the game, Raiden, who looks evil like all the other bad guys in the game, like he looks like Kung Lao and like Liu Kang, like possessed by Quan Chi, but it's Raiden, and he looks like that, and he has Shinnok's head, and he throws it at Liu Kang and Kung Lao. It's like Earth Realm is now going to attack the other realms, basically.
Oh, all right.
So Earth Realm is on the offensive now.
You know what they really need to do is just kill those stupid elder gods who don't ever do anything.
Yeah. Basically. They really don't do anything. Kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy, or Guardians of the Universe, and Green Lantern.
But I think they do. Even the Guardians of the Universe do something.
No, they don't.
I mean,
they're like,
but when they do it wrong. Like the Elder Gods are like, we set up this random weird ass tournament.
Yeah.
But we're not going to make sure anyone follows the rules.
Yeah, and
what are you supposed to get if you win?
To take over the other dimension, I guess.
I feel like the first was like basically to stop an all-out invasion on a certain realm if they lose the tournament or something.
Okay.
So what I don't get is, as soon as that one was over, why didn't they just automatically challenge Outworld and be like, "We challenge you now," even if they didn't win,
you got
nothing to lose.
Be taken over.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mortal Kombat's weird.
Yeah. And it's all Scorpion's fault.
Yeah.
It's all Scorpion's fault.
Yeah, it really is.
It's always somebody's fault.
You forgot to mention that part where they had one of the Cyber Ninjas' like heads hooked up to a television set.
Oh yeah, like because
they just replaying his memories on it.
Yeah, because Quan Chi used the cyborg ninjas to destroy Scorpion's families.
Okay.
Whatever. And they had Sector's head hooked up to a computer, and they're like, beep, boop, beep, beep. And he's like, we did this, bro. Yeah.
It's a DVR.
For some reason, Sub-Zero had it. I don't know why.
Just sitting out in the open. Like,
yeah, it's like...
They're just walking down a hallway, and it's there on a table.
In like a monk temple.
The sacred relic of Sector's head.
Yeah.
What's funny is Scorpion goes to visit Sub-Zero, and Frost comes out of nowhere,
like attacks him,
and it's just about ready to kill him, and Sub-Zero just freezes her and is like, just don't pay any attention to her. She's
trying to kill you. Don't worry about it.
She's just acting like herself.
Yeah, she's just being her plain evil self. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
it. And then they go walking down the hallway.
Oh yeah, by the way, here's Sector's head.
Have you seen my new Sector's head?
I get all those great sports channels.
But he didn't think to be like, oh, by the way, he murdered your clan.
No, that's what they go there. He's like, I have to show you something, Scorpion.
Oh.
All recorded on Sector's brain.
Good times.
Okay, what else did I play? Oh yeah, Hotline Miami. That game's a lot of fun. It's super fast, like you just walk through these houses or buildings, like it's pretty weird though. It's like, here, first pick a mask, and each mask has like a different kind of buff.
Okay.
So, like, if you have the dog mask, dogs don't attack you. If you have the wolf mask, you start out with a knife. If you have the giraffe head, you can see further. And, just kind of, the normal things like that.
Yeah.
But you put on this mask, and then you have to clear out the entire building of bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
Some bad guys have guns, some have pipes, others have knives.
Mm-hmm.
And there's dogs that walk around. My favorite mask is the horse mask, because whenever you put on the horse mask, anybody who you hit with a door kills them. And, like, the doors just kind of go, reep, reep, reep. Like, they just, like, go back and forth. So, basically, if you get, like, 3 or 4 people really close to that door, you can just, like, kick them, and they're all dead. But anyway, you have to clear out the houses, and you run through it, and you, like... It's kind of like a puzzle game, too, because you kind of have to, like, figure out the best way to, like... kill everybody without
makes
dying.
Sense. Yeah.
But it's super fast. Like, as soon as you die, you press X and you start over.
Okay.
Instantly. That's what I like about it. And I've played through a lot of it. And every time you get, like, a certain spore, you like unlock new weapons and stuff. Like, I recently got a beer can.
Yeah.
I haven't encountered it yet, but I'm not sure what it does.
Huh.
I mean, like, it makes a noise? I don't know. The most annoying thing are windows, though. Because sometimes you don't really notice that they're windows. So, like,
they see you.
Yeah, you just kind of, like, walk by and, like, bang! You're dead. It's like, gosh, dang it. And if you kill everybody but one person, and then they kill you, you have to start all over. That sucks. But it's fun, so I guess it doesn't really matter. What else? Oh, yeah, I got Final Fantasy Type 0.
Oh, I don't think I've heard anything about that yet.
It's pretty fun. I like it a lot.
You okay over there, man?
No.
Awfully burpy.
So, one thing I have to say about it is the English voice acting is very, very bad.
Well, yeah.
It's not good. So I changed it to Japanese audio, which is an option.
Did they pay for
good
voice actors?
Yeah, because I mean it's a PSP game. I don't think they had these voices before.
So they
paid
I mean
for lousy.
Yeah, so they didn't pay for a good dub.
Yeah. But anyway, there's basically there's these 4 crystals.
Of course.
And each crystal has its own kingdom. And then the white tigers, I don't know what crystal it is, but the white tiger, basically Nazi Germany, starts attacking.
White tigers.
Yeah, they start attacking everybody.
The white tiger crystal realm?
Yeah, and Saba is the leader. JK.
Oh, you really had me there for a second. I would have believed that.
So... It's pretty intense. Like, at the beginning of it's war. So there's, magicians. I don't know if you call them magicians. I don't know. Mage wars. So there's, these mages fighting against the white tigers, which are, guns and, mechs.
Mm-hmm.
And they're, shooting them. They release, this field that disrupts their magic. Because the magic comes from the crystal, so if they isolate the crystal, then nobody gets any magic. So they start massacring them, and it shows all of this. It shows them don't kill, it just kind of shows a hand come up, and then you just see them stab them with bayonets and stuff like that. It's pretty intense. And they shoot Bahamut out of the sky and stuff.
They kill Bahamut?
Well, yeah, but in this Final Fantasy universe, there's multiples.
Oh, okay.
It's not there's only one.
So is each kingdom an element then, or?
Not really.
Okay.
It's because we have the Phoenix or whatever. That's our kingdom or whatever. And we use a bunch of magic, and the White Tigers use mechs and guns.
So they're not based on the summons then? Or?
No.
Okay.
Not really. I mean, I don't think so because I
don't remember Tiger.
No. They also bring up. I got to the second chapter or something like that. I played 10 hours of this game. And I'll get into that in a second. But there's Lassie, from Final Fantasy 13.
Oh no.
And if you don't, fulfill your focus, then you become evil, whatever. You have to do the bidding of your crystal. And right now, there's these two, we'll see, that got in this huge fight, like the tiger and then the phoenix one.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like superpowers. They're like, it looked really cool. It's basically like Dragon Ball Z. Like they showed up, they're like, I was white, and then like, bah, 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 and there's like giant explosions and stuff. It's super cool. And the animation looks really nice. It's like, you can tell that they redid those. But like you can see in some textures, like it's still like, yeah, that was from a PSP. Like, you still, if the character doesn't matter at all, there's like they have lesser quality.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're not important. I can see that. Gameplay wise, it works really well. There's like dungeons, and then there's the overworld. And like, if you get in a fight in the overworld, you can. Sometimes it gives you a prompt. It doesn't happen every time, but sometimes it gives you a prompt to like, there's more bad guys. Do you want to fight them? And you're like, yes, I do. So you just can kind of like keep going through the battles.
Yeah, that's
so
nice.
And you can
just grind as much as you need to.
Right, but you have 14 characters to level up.
Oh my gosh!
And then all like if you because you have a 3-person team.
Yeah.
If one of them dies, one of the other 14 come in. So you always have 3 people.
Oh man!
So it's always good to level them all up, and the way time management works between missions, like because you're like these elite cadets and you have to go do special missions. Well, you do a mission and you have like 3 days before the next one.
Okay.
And you talk if there's people with exclamation points, it takes 2 hours of your time.
Okay.
If you go out on the open world to level up, it takes 6 hours.
Okay.
But you could be out there as long as you want. So basically, I can level up to level 100 if I really wanted.
Yeah,
to.
so you could take like 2 hours of.
Yeah.
And okay.
2 hours of
Sounds
real
very,
time.
very interesting.
It's really fun.
Is it kind of like set up like Final Fantasy VIII, where it's like the weird mech and they have these cadets?
They sorta.
Okay.
But they're not like.
Yeah, it's not like better. Seed per se.
Better, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what else. They have a weird magic leveling up system. I haven't quite figured it out. Because after
you have to junction different spells to your stats.
No,
oh, it's always something different every one. Where it's like
true.
It's this weird system.
I liked it in like 4 and 9. Like in 9, like you equip this special item and it gives you the spell, and then you level up to learn it permanently. I liked it in 4. It's like you level up and you learn this move.
9 was very classic.
I liked it. Yeah, it was definitely a throwback.
They did the same thing in FFTA 2, which I really liked. It's just like
yeah,
it's a good way to do it. Do it more, Square.
Stop trying to innovate every time.
Yeah,
but basically the same thing.
Pick something and go with it.
So yeah, you can breed chocobos, which is really nice.
Oh.
You can basically ride them anytime because you use them like they're like owned by like the warring state or whatever. So you just like pull them in. Like you breed. Okay. I have like 20 chocobos at my disposal right now.
Wow.
And like 10 of them are war chocobos.
War chocobos.
Which I haven't used, so I don't know what they do. But I breed them constantly. You can go out and like catch them too. If like you see them running around the map, you can go up and catch them.
So you can breed them for the colors, right?
I haven't gotten into any colors as of yet. I don't know if it changes. And there's a weird like RTS kind of thing that happens in some missions.
Yeah.
There's like territories that you need to take back, so you open up the cities for your cadets to go in.
Huh.
So whenever,
like your 14 people, is that what you're talking about, or?
Right. Well, I mean, you're 3-person party at a time. So the mission will start, and you have one city, and it produces a wave after wave of like
weird
soldiers to it, and you have to have, and you're still running around in the open world, and you can attack like platoons of the enemy, and you kind of either kill them or like slow them down, until your like main force gets to that city, and then they like surround it and like take it over, and then that city's yours, and then you have a new place to spawn in more soldiers.
Okay, so send them out to more cities.
Right. Then, yeah. So it's kind of neat. I don't really. I've only had to do one of those. Okay. It's kind of weird. I wasn't sure how.
They try to do those in a couple of Final Fantasies. Like they had that in 7, and.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the other one was. Huh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Where they always try to do that.
Yeah. And one cool thing is like each cadet from your class 0 uses a different weapon, and they all play differently.
That's good.
Which is really, really neat, because you can play with Ace, who uses a deck of cards. He's long range.
Oh, that's awesome.
He has like stat buffs and stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then there's Jack, who uses like a katana. He's very, very slow, but like he basically one
like
hit.
a giant katana?
No,
like a regular one. Whoa.
Yeah, like a regular one. And then there's Trey, who uses a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And there's another guy who uses like revolvers.
I'm assuming there's like a dragoon.
Yeah, there's a lance guy.
Probably somebody with a whip.
There's a guy with or a girl with like a chain whip, like Ivy from Soul Calibur.
Uh-huh.
And then there's Scythe, who uses a scythe.
Oh, okay.
Which is
cool.
Which is really awesome. And there's one girl who uses a mace. There's another one who uses a flute.
Flute.
Yes.
The most powerful battle weapon.
The bard. Spoony bard.
Yeah, spoony bards. What else is there?
I don't know.
There's
no giant swords at all?
No, not really.
Weird.
No giant ones. Huh. There's a guy who uses two, like, they're basically like giant screws.
What?
They're basically swords, but they're like they look like screws. They have like the spiral in them.
What? Okay. Huh?
There's a girl with daggers.
Is he a thief, or do they have classes? Or?
No, not really.
Can you basically, can you give them skills as you see fit? Or?
You get levels up, and each person has like skills based on the weapon they use, basically.
Okay.
So like for Ace, who the guy uses cards, he has a move called like a stacked deck or whatever, and depending on which ability you equip to that, like you can do it as like buffs to your attack. You can like use it to recover HP. Mm-hmm. You can do it to like support your other team members and stuff like that.
Okay.
So basically, like it'll just have like this ability, and then it has like a list of other abilities that you can learn, and you have like AP that you gain from each battle, and you can put them wherever you want.
Okay.
So you need 8 AP to get like. There's one move that he has. It's like a laser beam. I haven't gotten it yet, but it only costs 8 AP, so I think I might get that one next. But they can only have they have their basic attack, which is square. They have a super attack, which is X, and then triangle is like a magic spell. But you can also switch that out. Instead of magic, you can have like a different ability that they know with that weapon.
Okay.
And then circle is like a defense or restorative magic. Mm-hmm. So you can like cast walls, and like projectiles can't go through them.
Huh. Okay.
This sounds really interesting.
It is a lot of fun.
Is it more real time than turn based?
Oh yeah, it's all real time.
Oh, it's all real time.
Right.
Okay.
Like, I mean, there's like random encounters out on the overworld. So if you're running around, you run into a fight, and then like it goes into like a set like battle area, and then you just run around and attack.
I feel like I've seen clips of it before, but I've never really.
Oh yeah, and I was talking about the magic system. Whenever you kill an enemy, if you stay targeted to them, you can harvest their phantoma,
nice,
or whatever it is. You collect those, and that's how you upgrade your magic. So like you have like a projectile fire spell. If you go to that to upgrade, you can upgrade its attack, its speed, casting time, and MP cost. And you have to pick. You can choose one of those to like upgrade with. But sometimes it lowers one of the others. So like if I decide to do like lower the MP cost, it might lower the attack value.
Oh, huh.
I don't know.
There's no way to indicate that.
Like, it tells you what it does.
Oh, okay.
But I just kind of like threw it everywhere, so I don't really know if my spells are any good or not. But it's a lot of fun. I like it.
What was that one you were talking about with the stacking monsters? When does that come out?
Oh, I don't know when that comes out.
What was that?
Next year.
Yeah, it's next year.
World of Final Fantasy.
What's it going to be on?
Vita and PS4.
Speaking of which, before you leave, you should probably take my PSTV with you.
To play P4?
Yeah.
Zach is going to play Persona 4 Golden for the first time. I'm so proud of him.
Yes.
Oh, man.
And I'm envious, too.
Sensei-chan. This microphone brings out all the lovely parts of you, Joe.
It brings the level of realism to our audience, Ryan.
So recently, we all went and saw
a movie.
Oh, yeah.
A movie. What movie was it?
We saw the Silver Linings Playbook together.
Yep.
And then we went to go see the Sisterhood of a Traveling Pants.
Yeah.
I also went and saw
Double feature.
And we saw Elf, too.
Yeah.
As part of the double feature.
Elf 2.
We saw a Megan Trainor music video. That's pretty good.
Yep. Oh.
Yep.
But actually, what we really saw was Resurrection of F, the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yay!
That was like on video at Walmart like a week later. I saw that. It's weird.
What?
It was like on DVD at Walmart like the next week. It was like,
Is it
weird.
It's actually out already?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was fast.
It was really fast.
Huh. Well,
first, I want to discuss the trailers we got before the movie.
That's not so much to do with the movie as it is the theater.
I don't even really remember, but there was
a
lot.
You know
100
why?
of them.
Because there was 45 minutes of them.
Yeah, that was quite a few.
And the content-wise,
they didn't.
It wasn't specifically for people who watch Dragon Ball.
It wasn't specifically for. You know what's weird though is that there's one clip like in the middle of all the the commercials at the start of it before it really got into the trailers, which just it's like a cutout of that scene where it's Piccolo, Roshi, Krillin, and no, not Tien. Tien wasn't there. I'm trying to think.
Bulma, maybe?
No, it wasn't Jocko, was it? But it's whoever. There's like four people just like powering up, and they're like, ha! And then it just cuts back.
Oh yeah, it was like a lie. It was like, yes, no.
It just cuts back to the commercials again.
Balls.
Got us,
man.
So
should we talk about the plot, or
I mean, like plot-wise,
it's the standard Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, it's just here's an enemy, a new one, a returning one. I have to get to another level to beat him. I mean, that's just fine. I mean, that's.
I just want to go on record and say BoJack Unbound is the worst Dragon Ball Z movie ever. Continue.
I think we've
discussed that before, but it's just that bad that I have to mention it.
Yeah,
it is pretty bad.
But basically, Jocko just shows up and is like, hey, Bulma, there's somebody that's going to murder all of you.
Well, that's not
so basically he shows up and says, hey, Bulma, we've known each other for quite a long time now. Did I mention that we've known each other?
Did I tell you I read...
yeah, you did. You mentioned it that day.
Yeah.
Did I tell you have a sister?
Yeah, that's basically this is what the manga is too. I didn't know it was a one-off. Like, I thought it was going to be a series.
It's like...
No.
It's only one?
It's just one.
And
basically, he just crash lands on Earth, finds this old man who's trying to work on a time machine. Mm-hmm. They just happen to, through plot elements, run into Bulma's sister. And then she's like, oh, by the way, my family is like, what? And basically, Jocko gives Capsule Corp the ability for the hovering cars from his spaceship. And everything just kind of works out. It's super short, and they're like, see, they do have a history. And, like, he has, like, 2 lines of dialogue with Bulma. And, like, Bulma's, like, a child genius that has invented a ray gun. And they're like, yep, they have a long history.
Goku.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but that's, like, basically it. And they're like, and then Jocko knew them forever. And I don't know. It's really.
And it takes 10 years before.
Yeah,
Goku.
there's almost no. It's like kind of funny. It's more like the Dragon Ball vein, but
I thought Jaco was sent there to prevent Goku.
Yeah, he's sent there to prevent Goku, which is.
But he never did.
Yeah, so he's like waiting for Goku, and then he has like antics with Bulma's sister and Mrs. Goku crash landing on Earth.
Well, that's what he said in the movie, at least.
Yeah, so Goku crashes, like, he's like, I'm here to stop a Saiyan, or he doesn't say Saiyan, but he says a horrible monster from destroying this planet. And then at one point, he, like, falls in the water, and Goku, like, crash lands to Earth in the background. But at the end of the manga, you also get a little backstory of Goku's mother and father, Bardock, and I forget what her name is.
Doesn't matter.
And they're like, let's send him to Earth because I think something terrible is going to happen. And they'll send him to a planet where he could die. Because they have like a whole program of just sending their infants to planets to murder people.
Yeah.
To survive their training. And I guess Raditz was with Prince Vegeta. Because they send them in pairs.
I thought Nappa was with Vegeta.
It's Raditz, which is...
Nappa's a soldier, apparently. Like, because they're not all soldiers.
Yeah. But Nappa was...
Because they just assumed that... I think they said that they just assumed Raditz was going to die because he was with Vegeta. And so they're like, let's send one of our children to a planet where nobody can hurt him. So they shoot him to Earth. And then, of course, Planet Vegeta gets
it's just basically Goku with Superman now.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. They put him in a capsule like, our planet, I feel something terrible's going to happen. And they just launch him to Earth. And they're like, yeah, it's okay, so...
And he gets power from not the sun, but the moon.
Yeah.
The moon!
It is like, yeah.
To turn into a giant, horrible monkey.
Yeah.
Just like Superman.
Yep.
But yeah, about the funniest thing...
did that?
Yeah, about the funniest thing in Jocko is, like, people are always, like, seeing him in public, and they're like, he's an alien! They do, like, sketches of him, like, in newspapers, and they're always just, like, really goofy, weird, bug-eyed drawings. He gets really offended, and so he just has increasing levels of, like, showing up in public or going directly to the news studio to appear on camera. It's just antics, mostly.
Weird.
But yeah, so Jocko then arrives again.
That's not how it starts, though. It starts out
in hell.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Oh, yeah.
You see, like,
out in hell.
You see, like, this tree and, like, this weird cocoon kind of thing in the tree, and, like, there's all these teddy bears, and they're, like, singing and dancing, and fairies, and they're blowing bubbles.
I thought that was... I honestly thought that was going to be some kind of weird short before that.
Yeah, I did too.
And then the cocoon turns around,
and it's
Frieza.
In horrible amounts of agony.
Yes.
Suffering.
In Earth Hell.
Yeah, specifically
on
Earth.
Yeah.
So we're all... I mean, if you die on a specific planet, do you go to a different
That's
hell?
how it made it appear.
Yeah.
That there are separate...
That's why he wanted to destroy Earth.
Specifically.
Because he wanted to destroy Earth Hell.
But yeah, so it starts there, then it cuts to Jocko. He warns Bulma, who he's had this epically long history with. He's like hanging out with the family. He's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot. By the way, you're all gonna be killed."
Look at all
in,
these
like,
fish in my
12 hours.
pond. So
Yeah, it's like a weird slice of life thing where they're like wandering around.
Yeah.
Gosh. So then it cuts to
Goku and Vegeta training with Whis.
Yes. Well, before that, they have no. Maybe I'm getting this out of order.
Well, at the very beginning, they go through like Vegeta.
They blow up that planet, right? Or what's his name?
No. It goes. Yeah, it starts out with their Frieza.
Right.
It's
their henchman, his henchman, and they get all the pieces. They get the help of Pilaf.
Yeah, Pilaf
And his
crew.
His henchmen or whatever. They help them gather the Dragon Balls for Frieza's henchmen, and whenever they get the wish, they get the Dragon Balls to make a wish, and they wish for Frieza to come back in a bunch of pieces that Trunks...
He's like, are you sure?
Yeah, Shenron's like,
yeah.
You sure you want Frieza back in a million pieces? He's like, yes, that's what we want. And then
he gives a reason why he has to do it that way, but I can't remember what it is.
What was that? I can't remember.
Bring them back, but they come back in the form that they were in when they died, or something like that.
Yeah, something.
And they have two wishes because there's been a resurrection of the dragon at one point. So they wish for Frieza to come back, and they're thinking about bringing back King Cold, but then one of Pilaf's henchmen, I don't remember.
Yeah, with the dog man.
Dog. He wished for like 10,000 zenny.
Yeah,
which is like a handful.
He's like, I wish for 1,000,000 zenny, and then
it wasn't even that much. I don't think.
It's like 10,000.
And then just like this,
one roll.
This roll of paper just falls from the of bills just falls from the sky.
And then they put Frieza back together, and
while the Frieza metal music plays,
Frieza,
totally does not fit that scene.
What is this? What is their name?
Song's amazing.
Maximum the Hormone.
Yeah.
That's a really cool song, but it does not fit where they put it. It really doesn't.
Yeah, I like that.
It would more fit during a fight scene.
Which they played for like 3 seconds during one. Yeah.
Frieza's like, I've never trained a day in my life, but if I train for like a month, I'll be the best ever.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I did it.
And then Jacob shows up, and then they're like, then it's Vegeta and Goku training with Whis.
Which is kind of meh, and
it's kind of funny.
Yeah, because Whis steps in poop.
That
poop.
Yeah, that.
Which also happens in Jacko, so I don't know if that's like another tie-in thing.
I don't know. I think Beerus is like funny.
Beerus is cool.
He's an
he just wants
character.
to eat things.
Yeah. Oh, what is this delectable thing you call the dough with the cheesy string on top?
I'm a horrible destroyer, but I like to eat things, and I'm kind of a relatively nice guy otherwise.
Yeah.
And then there's really funny dialogue between Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, that was some good lulls right there. Well, and then at one point, Whis is like, "You know what your weaknesses are."
Yeah,
which is going to be relevant later, of course.
It's like, Goku, you don't think, that's why you're so good, but you're also arrogant, that's why you suck. And then Vegeta, you think too much, but you're really skilled and stuff. And then,
but you're also so arrogant, and that's why you suck.
Yeah.
And he's like, Goku's like, haha, Vegeta's like, the reason why you're so good is because you're an idiot. Or something like that.
Yeah.
It's really funny. And then they continue to train. And then Bulma's trying to get a hold of Whis
it's important at that point that Whis, because brings up a very plot relevant thing. True. He's like, so this one time Beerus destroyed these two suns, but it's okay, I fixed it because I can reverse time.
It's just like, remember
don't forget that.
Underlined.
Underline, highlight, put it in a box, and save it for later.
Yeah, and then at another point he's like, you need to use teamwork sometimes, Saiyans. And I thought that was going to be relevant, but it wasn't.
Nope.
Yeah. They're like, we tried that once before, and we hated it.
Yeah.
It's too bad it was like one of the coolest parts of it.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. Wish they'd do it again. I hate Goku.
Can I be honest about that movie?
What?
The parts where Vegeta and Goku were fighting were kind of boring in comparison. Well, at least for me, I liked when we got to see Roshi and Krillin.
Yo, that was great.
And Gohan and Piccolo fight.
That was cool.
That was really cool.
I want to bring up probably one of my favorite parts is like there's this bank robbery in place.
Oh yeah.
And then like they're being chased by a police officer on like a scooter. And you never see the person on the scooter's face until at one point you see that it's Krillin and he's joined the police force. And he beats them up, no problem. And then they tell Krillin that Bulma calls Krillin and tells him that Frieza's coming back. He's like, oh no! And he goes home and he's talking to 18. And 18's like, you know, I'm stronger than you. I should probably go fight. He's like, no, you take care of our daughter. And can you shave my head? So she shaves his head, and then like is like, well, time to go, and he flies away. And 18's like, he's so cool,
so cool. That was pretty great.
Yeah, that was probably a highlight of the movie. Also, there's another jab at like Yamcha. Like Tien shows up at the big battlefield, and he's like, "I left Chaozu and Yamcha because they couldn't handle
this at all."
Yeah,
they bring Roshi though.
Yeah, they bring Roshi.
Roshi's awesome.
He is.
Muscle Roshi.
Yeah, he like buffs up and fights all of Frieza's henchmen. Which brings me to a point that's pretty weird. Like the CGI.
Yes,
they did.
bad.
Whenever they cut to CGI,
it's very apparent and not
very off-putting.
Yeah, it didn't transition well. It doesn't look good.
Relatively, the CGI isn't too bad, but the way that they put it in is not.
When they're using it more in the backgrounds for like additional soldiers, it wasn't too bad.
I feel like it was worse that way.
Well, that one scene where they have like hundreds of them floating, and like the first two layers are animated in the back. There's like
that
terrible.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Like some of the, I feel like whenever Goku and Frieza actually start fighting, it wasn't that.
There are like some transitions.
There's a transition in there where both Goku and Frieza are computer animated,
right.
and it looks like crap.
Yeah.
And it's only like a 2-second long cut, but it's bad.
Okay, so they were training. They get the heads up. Bulma finally gets a hold of Goku. However, they have to, of course, hold off the main enemy until Goku shows up.
Also bring up the point that Gohan, who's
gosh.
now a dad,
yes,
he is super pathetic.
Yeah, actually, like Piccolo's like, do you train ever? And he's like, not really.
I can still go Super Saiyan if I need to.
Maybe. He's like, I can still go Super Saiyan, I think.
Piccolo's like, great.
Suck.
Wasted my entire life,
But he's still stronger than all the other guys.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand. So I feel like...
Well, I mean, he is a Saiyan still.
But still, like, well, I mean, like...
But then Frieza's like, he was more powerful back on Namek. Or something.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, there's a lot of Gohan hate in the movie, which is pretty funny.
Which is really funny because Gohan was supposed to take...
I just always like how he's just a scholar. They're like, Gohan, that thing you
A scholar in what?
Everything.
I mean, you could be like you could probably be the strongest person on Earth, but nah, you're a scholar.
I have a PhD in everything.
Yeah.
It's a commentary on this world.
Yeah.
So you can either be a martial artist that saves the world, or a scholar.
Or
exactly.
A neglected family member. But
yeah,
so the Gohan's pretty useless. They hold off the henchmen of Frieza. They wait for Goku.
Yep.
Well, they defeat all the henchmen.
Yeah, except for one.
No, like Frieza... Well, first Frieza complains that Gohan doesn't kill anybody.
Yes, yeah.
Then Frieza kills everybody.
Yeah, oh, that's right. And then the main henchman...
Frieza, one gut punches, Gohan.
Oh,
he's
kills him.
Yeah, he's
straight
his heart stopped
him,
beating. Give him a senzu bean.
And then Frieza kills all of his own henchmen.
Yeah, he finished them off. Well, yeah, because they're all like, I'm sorry,
except
Frieza.
For,
that one guy.
Sorbet?
Sorbet,
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that.
It's something ice cream. I want to say sorbet, because their whole thing.
Yeah.
But he kills the red one too, doesn't he? The demonish looking one.
Yeah.
It's like an Oni.
Yeah.
So then, Goku finally instant transmissions holding Vegeta's hand, which is pretty great.
Well, Frieza kills there's that taller henchman guy.
Yeah,
he kills him real quick,
on the space station.
As soon as he comes back, he's like, well, okay, Lord Frieza, but shouldn't we just... Nope. Throws him out of the spaceship.
6 people die.
Yeah.
It's great.
Especially the frog guy.
Yeah.
So those are all dead.
There's a frog guy, by the way.
Goku shows up.
Very important.
Yeah. I think they even mentioned this in the movie. They're like, let's just skip to the fighting part. They just go to Super Saiyan 3 and Frieza goes straight to Gold Frieza.
Yeah, well, they go to Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Okay.
Well, I thought they...
Because it's even a joke, why...
Or no, Goku doesn't transform at all.
Yeah, they fight, Frieza goes to, his 4th form, and then him and Goku fight for a little bit.
And Goku's like, I'm holding back because that's what I do every time.
Yeah, I'm holding back too.
Yep. And they both go super duper Saiyan.
Well, it's even funny because he's like, we'll just call this Gold Frieza.
Yeah. But
it's pretty great.
We'll just call this Gold Frieza.
Which is great because it's usually such a long-winded thing. That was kind of funny. Fighting ensues. At some point, Vegeta's supposed to take over fighting Frieza.
They have a tag team.
It was really dumb. I didn't like how they did that.
They're like...
I wanted to see Vegeta fight him.
Yeah, I did too. But then Goku's like, no, I want to do all of it.
Yeah.
Because that's what Goku does.
But that also reveals that Vegeta can go God.
Yeah. Goku's getting ready to defeat Frieza once and for all.
Well, he does sub in Vegeta, but I can't remember why.
Because he gets shot with a ray gun.
Well, that's right. That doesn't happen yet. Because Frieza's starting to degrade or whatever, and
he's like, okay.
Vegeta's like, I want to fight. It's my turn, and then they start fighting. Vegeta and Goku actually start fighting with.
That's right.
And then
the Frieza thinks that Vegeta will churn and work for him. That's right.
Yeah,
and that's after he kind of kicks Goku to the side too.
Yes. Anyway, Goku's like, I'm better than you, and then Sorbet blasts Goku with a laser. Through the heart and kills Goku with a laser.
Goku can destroy entire continents.
Planets.
Yeah.
In the Cell Saga, he was going to destroy the Earth with the Kamehameha.
Yeah. So which begs the question, why do his enemies not just pepper him with lasers?
Yeah, I guess a laser gun.
Yeah. completely evens the playing field.
Yep.
Why doesn't Frieza just pull out a laser gun and go?
Yeah, why is there not a villain that's just like, we'll get 10 people, we'll just get beam rifles, we'll take over the world.
Yeah.
Power levels do not matter.
Apparently nobody can stop lasers.
Yeah.
So
they could have killed, like, Cell with a laser.
That's how the government's going to make the same.
Cell has a bunch of different cells.
Oh, that's
But
true.
not
He could just... Well,
not a cell from a
could
laser
you kill
gun.
a Namekian with a laser gun?
I don't know.
Maybe?
They've never tried.
Yeah.
That's not something they've tried. So they blast Goku. Goku gets healed by somebody.
Because they make it obvious they still have one sensu beam left.
They make it a point to...
Oh, yeah, because Jayco's like, I don't want one.
Yeah.
But
I don't want those things.
They... Vegeta waits a good long while before he steps in after, like, Frieza, like, tortures him for a while.
Yeah.
And then Vegeta's like, I'm stronger, and then he kills Sorbet in, like, one shot. Well, obviously, he's a little weakling. But anyway,
Sorbet could have just shot him with a laser.
He should have. He had a chance.
Should have at least tried.
And then, like, Frieza will blast a laser, or blast a hand beam at him, and then, like, Vegeta, like, knocks it out of the way, but it hits Sorbet, and that's how he dies.
Meanwhile, Whis and Beerus and Jocko and Bulma are all over, and I guess, the other fighters who aren't doing any of this are just all over watching and discussing ice cream.
Yeah, they're talking about ice cream and strawberries.
Yeah. It's pretty great because Beerus is just, like, eating ice cream, like, Vegeta's kind of weak.
And then Vegeta, like, beats the crap out of Frieza, and he's getting ready to kill him, and then, like, Frieza's like, psych, and blows up the planet.
Well, there's that funny part where Beerus shows up, and Frieza's like, is it cool that I'm fighting these guys?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
I don't care what you do.
It's like, really? And then...
Yeah, Frieza blows up the planet.
Because he's about to die, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden he has enough strength to destroy the entire planet.
Yeah.
Which was stupid.
Yeah, that part was kind of stupid. Like, psych!
And they're like, oh no, world destroyed.
That's
like,
the whole planet.
Do not remember the plot point I made earlier.
Well, I guess I could go back in time. And then, like...
Have you learned your lesson?
And then they go back in time, and Goku's like... and
like,
kills him.
Vegeta's just walking up to Frieza, and Goku just runs over there. Ha! And Vegeta is very unhappy.
He's like, what? It's my turn!
Yeah.
That's the end of the movie.
And then, they're like, it's just them talking. They're like, I guess we didn't work together, did we, Vegeta? No.
It's like, I hate you.
And we're like, we should never work together. Like, fine, whatever.
That's the movie.
That's how it ends, right? I mean,
pretty much.
That's pretty much where it ends, unless there was some kind of a after credits thing.
But like throughout the whole like movie, Frieza is like not a challenge to either one of them.
From the very beginning, they're like, he's not
like
strong
nobody's
enough.
taking it seriously.
No.
Nobody's taking anything, and that was okay in Battle of the Gods.
Because it was lighthearted.
Yeah,
kind of movie.
But in this one, it didn't.
Like this guy's going to destroy the planet.
It didn't feel right. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and from the beginning, they're like, he's not weak enough to fight one of us. If we both fight together, we would instantly kill him.
Right.
Like, that's established. Like, it's not a threat until Frieza.
Especially because in the middle of the battle, like a couple times, not just that one, like they stop. And Goku and Vegeta are sitting there talking about how weak Frieza is.
And Frieza's even like, I'm not strong enough. Like, yeah, we get it. Like,
what weakness of mine do you know about? Nothing?
And then, like, Goku brings up the point, he's like, well, you've peaked and now you're declining, basically.
Yeah.
Which happens in, like, every series, like, every,
Yeah.
like, Dragon Ball series. It's like, well, he was super strong, but he's hit his peak and he's now on the down.
Yeah, he wasn't even strong enough, and then he's like, and you didn't figure out that you couldn't keep your form the whole time.
You haven't trained
It's
long
like,
enough.
so it's even less of a challenge.
Yeah.
Like, as you fight, he's less than
it's very strange. And, like, the whole time, Goku and Vegeta are like, do you want to fight him?
Oh, well, you said I could fight him. Well, I want to.
Yeah.
Like, you'd figure that, I mean, Vegeta doesn't even act like he cares at all. Like,
No, not really. I mean, at this point, they are almost some of the strongest beings in the entire universe.
I really think that they're, like, I was really hoping that it would be a reverse of what happened in the Frieza saga where, Vegeta kind of gets kicked over and then Goku shows up and
I mean, it did kind of happen, but like it's still like, but Goku has to be the winner.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they even made a joke about that themselves. I mean,
yeah. I don't know. I just want Vegeta to be the hero.
I just wanted it to
Vegeta's so much more interesting.
Everyone got really excited when he went God. It was like, oh
yeah, because we went
really
to we went to like a special premiere for it.
Yeah,
and it was fun, like the environment and stuff, but
nobody
cosplayed.
Then there was that guy that got a phone call twice in the middle.
Yeah, he was talking on the phone.
Cool
No, I'm watching Dragon Ball Z.
Like that had to be weird for the person on the other end of the phone.
Yeah, to hear like the new Frieza voice,
just like screaming. And,
oh gosh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
just it like charged across screen.
Yeah, it's a very weird.
I'm just trying to ask you what you want from the store.
Yeah, but I don't know really where they can go from here. At this point, like Goku and Vegeta are like the strongest beings in the whole universe.
Aside from like the gods of destruction or whatever.
Well, they would have to fight one of the other gods.
Well, they could have character development, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, Goku's always going to be the same.
I mean, Frieza or Vegeta kind of has, but Goku's not going to ever like. What is he going to do?
Nothing.
Well, he's the original character that's like that, though. Dragon Ball was kind of the first to do a lot of.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of the first like shonen that it has that kind of like static.
Because I mean, look,
naive character.
I mean, like think about like Naruto for a second.
Yeah, and
it's got
One Piece
it's got like a normal arc, then there's a tournament arc in there somewhere, and then
One Piece like Luffy is basically
is Goku. Yep.
It's just part of the genre. I'm not very familiar with like early shonen. I don't know if there really is much before Dragon Ball.
I don't know. It's just like there are parts where, at least in Z, where Goku kind of looks like he's developed a bit more, and then not.
Yeah, it'd be cool if it got really gritty, but I could see that never happening.
Like if he's Super Saiyan 3 for some reason, then he always seems like he's not all like goofy. Childish and goofy.
Yeah.
But that's the only time.
That's it, yeah.
It's like that one phase where you have that super long hair.
Yeah.
And no eyebrows.
Yep.
Don't need them.
Well, whenever you turn Super Saiyan 3, your eyebrows grow back into your hair, and that's what makes your hair so long. Oh. Because it's your hair length plus the hair length of your eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Long eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. Well...
Oh, man. I do want to talk about episode Dragon Ball Super. I don't know. Have you seen the third one?
No. I've only seen the first one, and I didn't really want to watch anymore.
Yeah. I watched the third one. I was like, yeah, I'm done. Like, I don't know. I wasn't like, I need to see more of this. Like, there's no combat, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not as goofy as Dragon Ball. It's just kind of like, these are characters you remember, right?
So it's like GT?
Yeah.
GT sucks.
The third episode is really weird because Vegeta basically spends a whole day with Bulma.
Yeah, I've seen clips of it.
That one's amazing.
Why Goten?
Or not Goten, but Trunks.
Their adoptive son.
Yeah. I mean,
nobody else.
Nobody else. More of his father, I mean. But yeah, he spends the whole day like eating and shopping with them, which is really weird.
I feel like
because he punched Trunks in the face when they were training, which is just like, wow, this is awkward. Because he like punched him in the face. And he's like, oh, remember that time I promised I'd go with you to an amusement park? He's like, really, Dad? You'll do something with me?
Oh, wow.
And then the whole time he's just like, ugh, I hate my family.
Is this before or after he joined the Proctology Academy?
It might be before. I think that falls later in the timeline. Yeah, because I don't think Piccolo has his license
that should have
yet
happened
to be a lawyer.
Openings.
Pride.
Somebody who isn't any of us needs to really think about making an animation or something where it is those characters living in the actual world. That does not involve like, constant fighting.
Live action.
Yeah.
Slow life.
Slice of life.
Yeah, slice of life. I want to see a day in the life of like Vegeta where there's no current threat.
No training.
Bored out of his mind.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I guess I'll go into the training room and turn the gravity up to 400.
Or something.
Or something.
Yeah.
Then punch the air for 5 hours or so.
Yeah, like, how's that like effective training?
Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, they never use...
I've tried it. It doesn't work.
They never use like weights or anything. It's
I wondered what you were doing in the 400 punch gravity room, Joe.
Good times.
I'm gonna have these. Maybe that's why whenever Vegeta was trained to become Super Saiyan, he had those those drones that shoot lasers.
Yeah.
Maybe he was training to deflect lasers that are the only weakness to superhumans like that.
Ooh, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of other,
he just never told Goku. By the way, lasers will just kill us.
Yeah, don't avoid lasers.
Oh god. Speaking of other awkward things, it's Super. Oh, were you saying something, Ryan?
No.
Oh, when Hercule gives him that money from the tournament, he's like, I can't take this. He's like, if you had Chi-Chi off your back, then you'd leave your family. And
yeah, exactly.
It's like the motivation is like,
oh yeah, I guess I can. And then he shows Chi-Chi, hey, Chi-Chi, I got all this money. He's like, can I go train now? And she's like, yep, okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Gone. Bye. Bye, Goku. And by Goku, I don't mean Dad.
Yep.
For 10 years.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
So good.
Training some Indian child who...
So, I don't know.
He's gone.
I'm your son!
Retcon.
Man, yeah, Super's like up to episode 8. I don't really have an urge to watch the 4th one. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
That's what we gotta write our own.
Our own Dragon Ball?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot I also beat the DBZ CCG GBA game.
Resurrection of Deborah. Next movie.
Deborah's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe for like...
I don't think there's...
You can't do anything with it.
There's not much more.
But he can transform into Blue Deborah. I don't think you understand.
Old villains that could be resurrected. That'd be interesting.
Cell.
I think Cell could... that could be kind of interesting.
Blue Devil.
Oh, Cell and Broly need to appear in the same movie so that...
gosh.
I keep seeing people are like, oh man, I hope Broly shows back up.
No.
Why? He's not that...
Why do people like Broly so much?
He's not even a villain. He's just crazy.
Yeah. An inconvenience.
Yeah.
Like, his motivation is he's insane.
Yeah.
You cannot relate to it. He's crazy because he was born crazy.
Yep. That's it.
Have you guys seen, I don't know why I watched this one day while I was doing some homework. I was watching Sleeping Princess in Demon Castle, the Dragon Ball movie.
I haven't seen any of the Dragon Ball movies.
You know they had a live action one? I've seen bits and pieces of it.
I don't know. I just asking if you've seen it. It's not that exciting.
No,
it's not very good. Like basically, they're going to find. Like Roshi just kind of sends out Krillin and Goku to find the sleeping princess because he's a perv. Actually, show him looking at a explicit magazine, which is pretty great.
How old are they?
Super good. This is like the beginning, when they started training.
Okay.
And they go out and they go to this castle. They take Bulma and
Oolong?
Yeah. And Bulma gets captured by a vampire. Great. Like he's very traditional vampire.
Bleh.
And they're gonna use Bulma's blood to feast. And the princess is actually a large gem, which Lunch is actually trying to steal. It's pretty not a good movie, but yeah, Lunch is in there. And that's how they get Lunch, even though that's not how they get Lunch in their crew.
Or is it Lunch?
I don't know. Is it
whichever?
I feel like Lunch is too...
Lunch.
It sounds like Lunch.
Yeah, what's her other personality called? I can't remember.
Maud?
We're in a show where we have people named after musical instruments.
That's true.
Yeah.
And foods.
And food.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. The girl is a thief that sneezes and changes form.
Yeah.
And the turtle destruction wave. I just want to...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have much to say about the movie. It's pretty bad.
Oh.
It's okay. Watch it in the background.
Great.
Yeah.
I missed most
But
of it.
I like that there's just a normal vampire in the Dragon Ball world. It's pretty great.
Just like all the normal dinosaurs and cat people.
Yeah.
I love...
The president is a cat person.
Yeah.
Or is he a king? They kind of switch.
Yeah, I don't really know what kind of like...
I love the weird like
hierarchy they have.
animal bandits and like dinosaurs.
Great.
I love that 50 years ago, the world was ravaged by horrible demons, and everybody got over it really quick.
Yeah. It's just the way of life.
It's okay. Some martial artist sealed him in a rice cooker. We're good.
Oh man, that reminds me in Jocko, like the cities, like all the gangs are like they are dressed up as ninjas and medieval knights is the gang wear at the time.
So like
And,
those are opposing gang forces?
no, they're
Or
like
all in the same
all the
gang?
gangs dress this way. They dress in medieval clothing.
Great.
As ninjas
And like the
or as
cities
knights.
are all like really run down and grungy. It's kind of interesting, just the
Awesome.
city background.
They should
stuff.
make a series about that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's alright.
Dragon Ball Gang Wars.
But then it like immediately shifts after Jocko gives them all this alien technology and like Capsule Corp saves the world or whatever.
I was trying to figure out who did his voice in the movie, and I think it's the guy that does Ling in Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Might be.
It is.
Yeah, I mean that's about all I've got.
Okay.
That's the thing we did.
Well, do you want to sit... Where can we find you, Zach?
I'm on YouTube, CoffeeGrizzly. I'm going to post the last videos of DVD, CCG here in a little bit. You probably want to watch. I don't think anyone would really play it unless they a weird intersection of you like GBA games, you like Dragon Ball, and you like the old card game. But I've got that on there. I've got a couple different things. It's CoffeeGrizzly at YouTube. Joe's got a channel too.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube as the JBobo89. I'm playing through Pokemon Fire Red. I have a new video I recorded a while back. I haven't released it yet.
Part 7. No, part 8?
Part 8, I believe.
Yeah.
I think I go through... No, I haven't beaten Surge yet. Lieutenant Surge. I'm not quite there yet.
So the last one I saw, I think you beat Misty.
Yeah, I beat Misty. I'm
Yeah.
familiar of it.
You're talking about getting a Diglett.
Yeah, I need to get a Diglett. I think I named it after
There's a
you.
cave full of those.
Yeah, there
Coming up
is.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always thought that was kind of weird as a kid. Like, they're like,
I think
"Here's
it's like
something
a-
to beat Surge.
I feel like it's specifically designed to like put that there. Also, you can go back to like Pallet Town and stuff. Also, you can find me on the Twitters at jbobo89. Also, follow Dungeon Key Podcast on Twitter and subscribe on YouTube.
Part of the Dungeon Key Network.
You
Yeah,
can find
Dungeon
me
Network.
at 555-842 Maple Drive in the big white building behind the trash can.
I'm the trash can guys.
at Dungeon_Key Twitter. That's the Twitter handle.
.com.
Send us an email. Send us a comment. We'll read it on the air.
Do
Yeah,
things.
We
we'll
will talk to you.
we will talk to you if you send us things.
We will answer any question, no
Please-
matter how personal.
Please do it.